activity Naruto.
EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the start of the FedEx Cup playoffs. It's third round coverage of the Northeast Invitational. Always a pleasure to be along the coast of Maine, Lighthouse Point to be exact. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Frank, this is sure to be another exciting day of golf out there. What are the challenges facing our players today?
The length of the golf course for a start, Rich, this golf course just under 7,700 yards. So it's one of the longest ones you'll play. And of course the cliffs, that's why it's called this, they certainly are in play. There is one double green out there, that's the 10th and the 13th hole, they share the same green. Lots of great design features and you've got it on a prime day in great condition. So enjoy the round and make sure you feast on the vistas as well. Oh, if this is up, it's good.
Good contact, good result. He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Superb position, right in the fairway, and 200 yards to the flagstick.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man.
A great start.
Now at the second here at Lighthouse Point, Frank, this is some tough par 3.
If you want to try and really break the hole down and be a purist here, Rich, you'd like to hit a little cut into this green, something that moves away from the water and the cliff back towards that bunker. That would be the perfect shot to hit. It's such a difficult par 3. Anything on the green would be good here.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Not a real hard game, is it? Birdie to open. Frank, I like the mix of holes as we start out here at Lighthouse Point. Tough par 4, then a par 3, and now a scoring opportunity with a par 5 at the third.
Scoring opportunity with a good drive. Very thin fairway here, Rich. This hole is built for accuracy, and players off the tee, they're going to have to try and hit this fairway. Long fairway bunker runs almost the entire length of this hole, and it could act actually as a little helper, stop you going down by the cliff, because anything left, obviously, on that cliff line will go all the way down to the ocean.
Second from an excellent lie.
eagle. That was close
That was
though.
a big, bold
Yeah, let's
strike.
go. Take a good
Now
description,
a
man.
chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. He can make eagle right here. Nice, solid start to the round. Tee to green looks to be in command.
Ooh, that'd have been a
Surprised.
W.
I thought he might be a little shaky
that
out of the
shot,
gate,
yeah,
but
for that putt.
certainly proved me
That's
wrong.
amazing. That's amazing by me, of course.
Well, here at the
Golf
par
team.
4
All right,
fourth,
excuse me.
411 yards. Frank, this is the kind of hole where you want to pull out the cell phone and maybe take a few pictures because the views are absolutely amazing.
And you also see why this golf course is called the Cliffs, that's for sure. Great vistas. This front nine completely lines the coast, so you're going to need to keep it fairly straight on this golf course. This hole in particular, though, the fairway is actually rather generous, so you do get a little bit of reprieve off the tee, and you really want to hit the fairway because that green is very tiny, Rich. Oh, that's it. New member of the 300-yard club.
Good poke right there. Second shot. Good look at the green. Good looking shot right here. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. How does that not go in? From about 8 feet.
That was cruel. It looked like it was certainly going in. In this situation, Richard, bogey's not all that bad. Still has the lead.
Fifth hole now at Lighthouse Point. Frank, it's a beefy par 4.
Another hole without any fairway bunkers off the tee, but really the main defense here at the Cliffs is the elements. Find the fairway, and you'll also be hitting to a green, which is protected by a little bunker to the right side of that and short. So precision, once again, required here.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
That incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
Nudge this one home, finish it up. In the hole, and a birdie. Now at the sixth hole, it's a par 3, just under 200 yards. Where's the challenge here, Frank?
Well, you've got to love that bunker on the left side, Rich, especially because it's shaped like a letter L. Got to fly that. Green's not too deep. So really the challenge is trying to flight that ball in amongst the breeze should it kick up.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
How'd you like that strike?
That was top of the tree.
This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, and trying for another one today. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Par 4 7th, only 370 yards. Frank, decision to be made off that tee.
It is. I walked this hole, Rich, to the narrowest point of the fairway. It's 278 yards, and if you want to carry that left side, you're going to have to be strong 300 yards. So really, I don't know if driver's the play, maybe even 3-wood's too much. You might have to throttle back even further. So the hole might be short. You just might get a little bit of a longer second shot than what the scorecard would normally allow you.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Strong wind here early in the round. What a drive. Just tattooed that. Now our featured golfer setting up for another approach. Really needs to get something going here, Frank.
And that green right now must look like the size of a thimble.
Get down. Lay down. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. He's made it. Another par 3. We're at the 8th. It's only 165 yards, Frank. Now another par 3. We're at the 8th. Frank, it's only 165 yards.
It is, but when you look at the green, you can see how narrow it is. Actually, the green is nearly a figure 8, so it's obviously the right number hole. Bunker's sort of short leftish and that little pocket area on the right, so it'll punish anything left or right, even though the hole's just that meager yardage.
Frank, this one's not looking good.
Yeah, certainly not down the fairway line, heading toward the rough.
Pretty good result right there, considering...
It looked rough all the way,
Exactly.
Rich, really did.
Now this for birdie, came away with par in the previous round. Go ahead and do that for birdie. Now to the par 5 9th. Frank, what are we looking at here?
Well, for the longer hitters, it's actually a chance to reach a par 5 and 2. 300 yards is where that fairway starts to bend more to the left. So if you do the maths, it's going to give you roughly 250 yards to the middle sort of front left of that green. That's the easy way to play the hole. Make a mistake off the tee and you might find out this is a more difficult 3-shotter than what you were anticipating.
Wow, he moved that a long ways right in the fairway. And from the fairway for his second shot here. Tugged that one a little bit offline to the left. And he'll pay a bit of a price because that rough is fairly thick. Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Frank, this game will drive you crazy.
Yeah, you can do so many things right, and then just something so simple, completely wrong.
He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? So 9 holes down here at the Cliffs at Lighthouse Point. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Checking out this 10th hole, Frank. Is this a typo? 592 yards, but it's a par 4, not a par 5. What gives?
The reason why that tee shot, he's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there. Wow, what impact. Absolutely crushed it.
Flame on! Golf ball. Shout out to Henry Torres, superhero, Fantastic Four, Marvel, and also my girl RSS Captain Marvel.
That was
Playing song.
power right there.
Smoke.
With the power of the
Frank, that's as good
cosmos.
as I have seen all day long.
I think we've got to blame that on the weather. That weather, the wind had to help that ball give it another 20, 30 yards.
Well, this one should be safe
All right,
on
Eagle.
deck here.
That was close.
That's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Now we go to the 11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 4 10th. This one comes in at 530 yards, and more evidence of the kind of creativity by the award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
Well, that's right. Patel really is known to be the shaper. He's the one that makes all those interesting shapes of the bunkers. For example, here, nipping it in the fairway, making driver almost too much club or very, very risky, plus the front bunker there. Now, this is a great par 5. The reason why, it's reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it.
Come on now.
Come on, you can't hit a ball
Come
that hard.
on.
That is
Golf ball.
crushing it
Shout out to
beyond
Henry
all
Torch.
crushing.
And my girl
Be a
RSS
little
Captain Marvel.
disappointed
She
with
blames
that
on
because
awesome.
it lands in the rough
The
and
power
it
of the
appears to be
cosmos.
fairly thick over there. Good thing he stayed in the first cut because just a couple of feet over, that rough is really deep. He'll be pretty happy with that one. About 20 feet away in a good spot. A good 20-footer here.
Oh, this is a huge putt. It's in.
Standing over the ball here at the par 5 11th. 12th hole now, and Frank, the long hitters could have an advantage here.
If they want to take a very dangerous line over that left side, this is really where the shot maker has the advantage. That hole bending completely to the left. You'd like to hit a draw there, so use those bunkers down the through side of the fairway and then just sort of shape that ball towards the green. Interesting shaped green, really 3 different sections to this, and of course 3 bunkers, each protecting a different portion.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
What a turn of events. Just turned this round upside down. Started off slow, but then managed to pick up the pace and back on track now. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Standing over his birdie putt. Chalk that up as a birdie for the scorecard. On to the 13th, and Frank, I love golf courses where you run into something you've never seen before. I have never played a par 5 700 or more yards. Here it is.
Absolutely. All right, let's keep it moving.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway.
Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. That's well played. And a good look at birdie. Bogey here yesterday. Chance to better that today. Drip that in.
Well, it's 4 1/4 inches. Use it all.
Now to the par 3 14th. It is 240 yards. What a golf course, Frank. I mean, this tests the best in the world. I'm talking about McIlroy and Jordan Spieth and Ricky Fowler. 700-yard par 5s and nearly 600-yard par 4s. This is all you want.
It certainly is, and that's why the total yardage of this golf course is nearly 7,700 yards. This par 3, just a beast at 240 yards. One thing you want to do, though, is avoid Lake Zimmer. It's a big body of water to the right. If anything, though, look at the green. It shapes a little to the right, so you can use that left side of the green, which is away from the lake. It's a smart way to play this.
That one settles about 14 feet away. Not bad. And getting ready for the putt. Beautiful touch. Nice putt. The round continues at Lighthouse Point. And Frank, the 15th hole is a par 4, only 387 yards. That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Time to make a move. The closing stretch here at number 16, par 3, 241 yards. And another fun hole here at Lighthouse Point. It's the last par 3 on the back nine as we begin this closing stretch. 241 yards downhill, par 3, 16th.
Well, there's a big green, and they're
It's
going to use
fine.
every inch
I'm
of
going to
it.
go Boston's got them all.
Frank had hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he was thinking on that. Second shot.
Don't think this hit. Let's
No
let's go.
way.
Because scooter by me.
Hold it, Frank.
Great pitch shot.
Now at the 17th, and Frank a chance to make a birdie. Who knows, with a couple of huge pokes, you could make Eagle 3. This is a pretty stout hole at a little bit more than 600 yards.
It is, especially if that breeze comes off the water into your face. But normally you're protected here because the hills on the left will block that breeze. Bunkers all the way down the right side, you can see that. But yeah, you're right, 2 big hits, and you might just reach this par 5 and 2. Birdie, perhaps even eagle on a good day.
What a tremendous display of power and precision. Good lie in the fairway. A good chance to make something happen here. Frank, you think about the great rivalries in sports, the Yankees and the Red Sox, Ollie and Frazier, and in golf, Nicklaus and Palmer. Great athletes, great teams, pushing one another to great heights.
It's amazing how that's gone forward too, because Nicklaus and Palmer really became Nicklaus and Watson. Then there was like Norman Faldo, but some would say that Faldo Ballesteros, 6 majors to 5 was even more important. But in this era that we're in now, I think we're all praying for that Woods-McIlroy rivalry. Woods with 14 majors, McIlroy already with 4. That really is one to celebrate over.
And it makes the green in regulation. Made par yesterday, this one for birdie. Go ahead and do that for birdie. Frank, it's been quite a journey to this point, but here we are, the 18th hole at Lighthouse Point.
It looks like a dogleg left, or it should play like a dogleg left. You might stand on that tee and think that you can take the direct line.
You can't get there from here, can you?
Good old Maine terminology there. So the goal really is to somehow find that fairway down the right. And of course, it all depends on how far you fly that tee shot on the line you take. From there on in, just a short iron and maybe a chance to get another birdie and finish with a smile on your face.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Frank, uphill shot. What did you like to do on a play like this?
The biggest thing really is to try and work on your balance. You've got to make sure you get through the shot and normally take an extra club.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
So a tester from 4 feet.
Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie, and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance. Frank, that front page of the leaderboard has been looking good all week.
You're exactly right, Rich. I think our winner is certainly going to come from that list right now. I'm excited for tomorrow's final round.
Today's March 17th, 2020. Alright, CPT Naruto. Over and out.